Christmas present hunt. Peter Rabbit was so excited for Christmas. He had helped his mum make mince pies and sung Christmas carols at the top of his voice. Soon it would be time for the best job of all, putting the presents under the tree. Peter had made his mother and sisters a present each. Carefully wrapped in brown paper, he had hidden them in his secret hiding place, where he always kept important things. Just a little more tape. But when he went to move the presents from his secret hiding place, they weren't there. Oh no, where had they gone? Then Peter remembered he'd had to move them when he was playing hide and seek with his sisters. Under his bed was always Cottontail's favourite place to hide. The little rabbit headed out to look for them, trying to remember where he had put them. But so much snow had fallen that the forest looked so different from before. Peter was quickly confused, but he had to find the presents before it was time for bed. First, Peter looked in the snowy forest. Perhaps he had hidden one there. Good morning. As he looked, his cousin appeared. Benjamin was very good at finding things and offered to help. La la la. But who would be the first to find them? Here's a present for Flipsy. One present was found. Peter carefully put it in his basket and tried to remember where the others could be. Did you give them to someone to look after? Asked Benjamin. Mr. Jeremy Fisher, perhaps? He is very careful. I would trust him to look after a present. That's right. Peter had given Mopsy's present to Mr. Fisher to look after. He knew where to go next. Ah, yes, I put your sister's present in a very safe place, along with some holly decorations, said Jeremy Fisher. But where was that? Let's catch a fish. The holly. It's under here. A present for Mopsy. What is it? Once the present and the holly had been found, Peter and Benjamin stayed a while to help Mr. Fisher decorate his house. Here, take some of my Christmas cake for being so helpful, said a delighted Mr. Fisher. As the rabbit stepped outside, Mr. Fisher called, Oh, and Peter, I think you may want to try the farm next. I'm sure I saw you there with a present not so long ago. The cousins happily nibbled on the cake, dropping a trail of crumbs as they looked around the farmyard. Jemima was singing Christmas songs with her ducklings. They were even more excited than Peter. Shh. This isn't the woods. Now Peter just had his mother's present to find. Where could it be? Another present. Perhaps more cake will help you remember, suggested Benjamin. Peter quickly agreed. The cake was rather tasty. The kind little bunnies shared their cake with the ducklings, and everyone in the barn began to sing again. The animals were having such a good time that they didn't notice the sun had started to set. Peter and Benjamin jumped up and rushed off with their basket. They still had to find Mrs. Rabbit's present before Christmas Day came. They looked everywhere on their way home, but they had no luck at all. Peter was very sad as he waved goodbye to Benjamin. What was the little rabbit to do? Hooray, it's Mrs. Rabbit's present. Nearly time for bed. Peter was so pleased, he carefully placed each present under the tree, ready for his family to open. Mrs. Rabbit smiled as she placed some of her tastiest mince pies, a carrot, and a glass of milk on a plate for Father Christmas. What a treat. Good night. Happy Christmas, everyone. Her sleepy bunnies were all asleep and dreaming of the festive fun tomorrow would bring. The end.